It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back. Thank you so much for joining us. We're about to raise the energy stakes. There's a lot of energy here, and I love the fact that it comes in the form of an incredible ensemble. So joining us right now is Warren Lieberman, who is the owner and founder of the incredible musical outfit Drumstruck. And joining him are star performers Mpho Rasanyalo and Tumelo Seleke. Give them a big round of applause.
Yes!
Work it.
Yes!
Because we love them. And they are here obviously ahead of what promises to be a magical wine and dine experience, but of course some unmatched entertainment. Thank you so much for joining us. We can feel the energy already. The sound checks have been epic. My heart is going.
They do have like a beat to them, hey? This is good energy, but thanks so much for joining us. Warren, let's start off with an introduction into Drumstruck itself. I mean, if Graham and I were going for a quiet evening, you know, just as friends to enjoy this experience, it's not going to be quiet.
Not quiet.
Not at all. So tell me about what Drumstruck is and what do you want people who are experiencing it to feel?
Well, Drumstruck, when you arrive there, you first do a wine tasting, which is an incredible wine tasting. It's presented by the owner and the winemaker, Gregory Brinklow,
Yes.
who makes the most exceptional wines. So he makes organic wines and probably the best in Constantia.
Wow.
And you sit on this magnificent lawn overlooking the
Silver
12
Mist
Apostles.
is beautiful.
It really is.
Absolutely
It's
gorgeous.
Beautiful, yeah.
So once you've had a few absolutely gorgeous wines, we take you through to the theatre, the Drumstruck Theatre, which is a museum of traditional African instruments, probably the largest collection of African instruments in the country. And then we play these instruments for you. We actually play these very rare instruments.
Yes.
Like the Ghana Royal Drum or the Ngoma Lungundu, which is like a really spiritual drum. And then halfway through the show, we give you your own drum to play. And then we go crazy, and it's fun, and you laugh, and it's totally fun.
I can see by the smiles on the faces that the fun is there, and it's infectious. There is something, there is inertia with a performance like this. Once you're on board, you get dragged along.
Yeah.
So is it Mpho? Mpho, break it down for us. So what is your role within this incredible cast here? And how does it feel being able to play some of these instruments that I would imagine a lot of people haven't ever experienced before?
First of all, I would like to say thank you for having us.
Oh, the
are
pleasure
excited
is
to be
all
here.
ours.
Yeah.
Yes.
And again, I have the most beautiful job ever. Okay. And then we play these rare instruments. We have a collection of drums, a collection of bow instruments, mbiras, all the indigenous instruments that we have, that a lot of people don't really know them. But if you come to Drumstruck, you come there, we show you this instrument, we demonstrate for you these instruments using song, storytelling, and dance. It's very nice. And I really, I love being in the show because of it taught me some other things that I didn't even know about South African indigenous music. So you come to the show, it's a show that connects you. In a way, you get connected because you kind of like get to know your roots.
Yes.
Really where the music comes from, because we're going to start with how the music started from the hands and the feet down to starting the instruments. So all the instruments that Warren has collected over the years, it's beautiful instruments that please come and see them.
Well, it's an experience. It's not just an auditory thing that you are presented with.
Exactly.
You live it. You're a part of it. I love
Every
that.
day.
It is so good, though. Tumelo, just in terms of the cultural aspect of this, I know people are invited into culture with this, and I really love that. For you to welcome somebody into a culture and watch them drum, even though they may not drum too well. Because I'm sure you've seen that a lot of times. You know, you get people who know the beat. They go,
Why did you look at me? Why did everyone in this room suddenly look at me when you said that?
This is why I was asking the question, Graham.
So,
You'd be my victim.
you see, that's the thing. So you get some people drum like this, toot, 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 but otherwise people can feel the rhythm. But I think that for you, right, as somebody who welcomes people to culture and rhythm, you know, how do you go about, you know, doing that for people?
Well, I have the easiest job in the show. Just to make you laugh.
Oh, yes.
You see.
Make you relax,
Nice.
loosen up and have some fun.
Yes.
So when you look at me, you lip sync with me, I make you do funny things, and then you realize that, no, I'm losing myself right now. And that's the main purpose of the show. because there's a serious part of the show.
Yes.
And there's a more fun part of the show where that's where I get in. They have the serious part. They took me from the streets, so I'm bringing the streets into the show. And everything I know, they taught me, so I have to teach you in a fun way. Now,
yeah.
I'm telling you, Graham, you're going to be my next victim.
I'm ready for that, buddy. Do you know what it is? What you've just explained is our show every day, pretty much, dude. I think you're going to fit right in. This is an amazing opportunity, yes, for the viewer, but for the performers in the show, it looks like you've hit on gold. How do you feel about this group that are bringing this to life? Because the energy, you can feel it. It hits you in the face. It hits you in the guts when you hear them perform. You must be so proud when you see it all come together like this, man.
Well, I can say that this is the finest group of performers in the country, of traditional performers in the country. I mean, we have got a marimba group, which are on another level. It is just unbelievable. So we've got the top marimba group in the country, probably in the world.
Yeah.
And then you put them together with Mpo and Tumelo, who are like outstanding performers, and you just get magic. I mean, we see the people coming out with tears in their eyes after the show. And when the braai's happening and the sun's setting and they're eating this braai, and it's just magical, and they're singing songs, because we teach people to sing songs together.
That's so great.
It's just magic. It makes everyone just fall in love with South Africa.
Or to lip sync. Or to lip sync.
Or to lip sync.
As well. Can we bring in a drum here, please? Can we bring in and imbue the studio with some of this gorgeous energy, please? Hey?
I like how they put it right by Graham. I mean, they couldn't put it by me, but they put it by Graham.
There we go. I passed my audition. What's the key? Jamila, what is the key to being able to handle this beauty?
Well, you have to take care of the drum.
Okay.
So the message is very simple and the instruction is very, very simple. If you can sing it or lip sync it,
If you can lip sync it,
you
I
can
like
play
it.
it.
This is great.
If I can say it to you, say it with me. Doom, doom, daga, daga, doom, doom, da. Doom, doom, daga, daga, doom, doom, da. Doom, doom, daga, daga, doom, doom, da. Ow, doom, doom, daga, daga, doom, doom, da. Doom, doom, daga, daga. And give me a rumble.
Love it!
Yeah, boo.
I don't think they're going to call me anytime soon, but I'm there. I'll be there in the audience. I'll be there in the front row. There is something very powerful about wielding these instruments. To see you do it on the level that you do is awe-inspiring. So thank you so, so much. This is one you do not want to miss.
Of course. Drumstruck.com. We're going to go visit you. Okay, you can take your drum. This guy, you're going to have to like peel him away from the drum. Take your drum with you, because you are going to have to do this for us now. We've got a performance coming up. Warren, well done for an amazing showpiece. We're going to send these performers off because you're going to get to see them in action. Not only did you see a little teaser from Graham, which is wonderful,
That's how
but
the
now
show opens.
Drumstruck will do their thing along with Warren. Remember, drumstruck.com. Make your booking. We're talking about wine tasting, braaiing, drumming.
We should have started with the braaiing thing first. You do end it with a sunset braai. Absolutely beautiful. Tickets between 200 and 450 Rand if you want the real experience. As Carl said, drumstruck.com is where you can get your tickets. It's taking place at the exquisite Silver Mist Wine Farm with a wine pairing experience thrown into the mix. But I have a feeling this is something that needs to be lived. It's something that you need to experience firsthand to truly understand the power of these instruments, and more importantly, the incredible energy and the smiles of these performers who now take the floor. Enjoy.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Drumstruck. Now, we are going to give you a medley of indigenous instruments. In the beginning, we used our hands and our feet to make music.
Yele, 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 yele. Yele, 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 yele. Yele, 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 yele,
This is a nanga. It is played by the Venda tribes. 100 people at the same time play nanga together. And each nanga has its own note. One man, one note. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we were hunter-gatherers and used our bows to hunt.
But we found out by tapping on the bow, we can also make music.
And this is umakhoyane.
These are kudu horns. Kudu horns were used to call people to special occasions.